Thank you all for coming, and what you just realized was a alien attack, and I'm going to need you all to look here for just 1 second. And now my friend Dr. Nevins will help you remember what just happened.
Dr. Nevins, I can't remember anything.
Thank you, Rashad, for coming. I know that you know that I'm a very well-known psychologist from all my trophies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the ways of psychology and memory through the gospel. This book, Rashad, is called The Myers Psychology for AP Students. It's full of information and will help you remember everything.
Oh, now I get it.
You see, Rashad, to first understand how you lost memory and how to gain it back, you first must understand what memory is. Memory is the persistence of learning over time through the storage and retrieval of information. You also must understand that there are 3 stages of memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Encoding is the processing of information into the memory system.
Oh, like understanding a computer code.
Storage is the retention of encoded information over time.
Oh, like a computer chip.
Retrieval is the process of getting information out of memory storage.
Okay, like I would on a test.
You must also understand that your memory has 3 different types: sensory memory, short-term memory, and long-term memory. Sensory memory deals with your 5 senses and can last in less than a second. Short-term memory is anything that happens instantaneously and it lasts in less than 1 minute. Long-term memory is anything after that, and it lasts a lifetime. So 3 types of encoding: visual encoding, which is the encoding of picture images; acoustic encoding, which is the encoding of sounds; and semantic encoding, which is the encoding of the understanding of words.
Okay, kind of like how I see, hear, and understand this PowerPoint.
A way to remember things is through rehearsal, the conscious repetition of information either to maintain it in consciousness or to encode it in storage.
Okay, like studying for a test.
Lots of memory activity occurs in the hippocampus region of the brain. Psychologists have 2 ways of measuring memory: recall, which is the person must receive information learned earlier, like a fill-in-the-blank test; or recognition, the person need only identify items previously learned, like a multiple-choice test. You see, Rashad, you suffer from something called amnesia, which is just simply the loss of memory.
That's great, but how come I can only remember events from my childhood and things that happened yesterday?
That's because of the serial positioning effect. As you can see, you can only remember things that happened in the beginning and things that happen at the end. And you're not that old. You're still in your childhood.
Also, how come I can only remember happy events when I'm happy and sad events when I'm sad?
That's because of the mood congruent memory. It is related to your emotions, and it says that your emotions affect what you remember. Also, speaking of emotions, repression is the basic defense mechanism that banishes from consciousness anxiety, arousing thoughts, feelings, and memories.
How come I always tell the wrong story?
Because of the misinformation effect. It's when you incorporate misleading information into your story.
I swear that my memory was erased before.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Deja vu is fake, and this day has never happened before.
Thank you, Dr. Nevins, for all your help.